IoT project to let the user to access the education and the government information freely. And first thing, you need to know the needs of our users. And the second, you need to understand the trend of the industry. What's the hottest topic of the last year in India? I think everyone can say it is e-commerce. Yes, indeed, with e-commerce partners, we have built a very close and long-term relationship with all the big e-commerce partners in India. And we are not simply giving the traffic to the e-commerce partners. We also initiate some project or some boost the traffic to the e-commerce partners. Last year, in the Diwali, we launched a project called UC Diwali Shopping Festivals. We're working with all the big e-commerce companies in India to let the user to access their website and to compare the best deals to get the best price for the things they want. The user shop in UC browser also can get the coupons and the cashback. So yes, I know this year the Diwali is coming. We are still working with all these partners for a big project. And the third thing is local contents. If you want to do the localization, you have to note what kind of contents in this market. And Indian is a very huge market, can produce a lot of contents like video, music. And one of the best cases is we team up with the cricket bus, because the cricket is the most popular sport in India. Every people are crazy with cricket. So we team up with Cricket Bus to produce a vertical product in UC browser that's called UC Cricket. In this vertical product, the user can easily access and to get all things about cricket match, about the live scores, commentaries, reviews, photo, everything. And we also, in return, we give the Cricket Bus millions of users on UC browser. Okay, so right now we got a lot of UC fans. Then this year, okay, I think most of you know this superstar, UV Raj, right? So this year, UV Raj becomes we work with UV Raj, and he became our special cricket product consultant and our brand ambassador. And we released a very interesting version called UV Raj UC browser. So it's a very funny version. So because UV Raj is very young and very, yes, our friends like him. So yeah, it's very good for our branding. So for all the companies who want to do the localization, you need to think about how to do the local branding in this market. And this year, we found that more and more people are using the e-services. So this year, we launched the e-service project. We work with some local mobile recharge, hotel booking, flight bookings, and more. So overall, UC browser is not only a very simple mobile browsing tool, but it is an all-in-one platform. The user can get everything of the local contents in UC browser. That's how we did in Indian market to do the localization. This is our first product, and I'm going to talk about the second product is 9 apps and 9 games. Currently, 9 apps and 9 games, it is the top third-party app stores in India, based on the in terms of user basis. Currently, we support 7 languages, and we have 140 million MAU, and we can deliver 180 million daily apps and game downloads per day. For the 9 games and 9 apps, we work with almost all the big partners to help them to acquire users. We help our partners to acquire millions of users. But also, we work with the local games. And the local games, we have the local games to get revenues. And according to the statistic and feedback from our game partners, and they tell us the revenue from our platform, from nine games, are even better than Google Play and any other app stores. And we also team up with some local solutions like Paytm. Yes, we do a very fully integrate with Paytm to let the users to freely pay for the game and apps they want. And if you think we are only doing distributing things, that you might be wrong. In the last few months, we are working with a welfare society that's Praia Social Welfare Society. In this project, for every downloads from 9 apps and 9 games, we will denote 1 rupees to the users, to the students in that welfare society. That society is to support the kids for free education and healthy care. Last month, I went to the society with my team to check. When I saw the environments the kids living, I was really shocked. And when I saw their smiles in school, I was really moved. So yes, we are getting something from the market, but we are also contributing and giving back to the society. And also by this way, we can also connect our users to the society. That's what we have done in this Indian market. Okay, so the last product and last platform is UC Union. UC Union, it is our network, it is our mobile traffic platform. Now we have 30K monthly active partners right now. And we have 50 billion ad requests. And so in these 7 years, we work with many big partners like Mobvista. Mobvista is one of our big and best partners in last 2 years. For the publishers, we give them the stable X campaigns and up to 100% fill rate and up to 100 revenue share and flexible options. For developers, we can offer 2 million daily new users acquisition, and we give them the native ads to help them to monetize. And for the advertisers, we can reach out to the target audience through UC Union's multi-platforms. And UC Union is also the pioneer to do the traffic exchange, because UC Union is originally UC Union helped deliver the UC browsers in Indian market, and 3 years ago we are very small, and so we launched the free traffic change program to change the traffic with our partners. That's how we grow up. And okay, that's the last slide. So in summary, by these 3 products, it formed a very open platform, and we team up with our partners to grow up together, and everyone can benefit from this open platform. Here, I want to say thank you to all our partners, and we will continue to work with our partners, and welcome to join us to improve the mobile life of Indian users. Thank you.
Thanks, Robert, a lot for your opinion here, and really thanks for your trust for Mobvista. Actually, as we know that for UCWeb now, you are only not a single product as browser, but it's really a platform, and you go and become one of the main players in the ecosystem of India mobile industry. And now in this, we can see the trend that apart from UCWeb, there are more and more Chinese companies, especially for utility, comes into this market. And then I will welcome one of our another partner, Leomaster. They are talking and sharing about their experience, especially for the privacy and security part in the mobile part. Let's welcome Mr. Wang, the CPO of Leomaster, to share their experience. Okay.
Hello, everyone. I come from China, based Leomaster. Now, look at here. So my English is not very good, so forgive me to prepare some tips here. I'm a huge history buff when I was a child, so today I can't be so more excited and respected because India has a longer history and continues to preserve it beautifully. It is a great honor for me to have this opportunity to share our experience on privacy protection. Our goal is to be the best company in the domain of privacy protection on mobile internet. Maybe someone will doubt this, but as Tagore says, wishing to heighten the timid lamp, a great night lights all her stars. Okay, let's begin. Let's take a look at these diagrams. They are familiar to all of you. It can be seen that the number of smartphone users shows a rapid growth momentum year on year worldwide. And by 2018, the number of smartphone users worldwide will go up to 2.5 billion. And among these countries, India is triggering a new wave of growth. These users are our potential users. Here, I want to give some definition of privacy protection. When something is private to you, it means it's special and sensitive. And you need to keep it from being invaded. Information sent from a mobile phone is valuable. So is the information stored in mobile phone. And you see our pictures, videos, messages, and call logs are all valuable assets. When those kind of information become valuable to commercial purpose, your personal data will be collected without any permission. And still think your mobile device doesn't need any protection? Think again, and you've seen these days. Let's take a look at the ephemeral leak cases which were once known to world and caused mass panic. You see, the 3 privacy leak incidents respectively occurred in 2008, 2010, and 2014. The people affected includes the Hollywood stars and the NBA Sacramento Kings baby and thousands of people. And the leaked information contains the name and the email, as well as privacy photos and videos. However, besides these well-known privacy leak cases, there are also a lot of privacy leak problems caused by internet privacy protection loopholes. Every time you use the internet, your internet activities are being recorded. Not only celebrities will suffer privacy leakage, and all internet users are at the risk of being invaded. Look at these figures. Figure 1 is the result generated according to figure 2, where the filter by organizations and by methods of privacy leaks. From figure 1, we find out that there are a large number of different platforms where our personal information can be easily collected. Social network sites, online shops, office applications. And mobile internet privacy is becoming one of the biggest issues in the new electronic age. And those platforms we mentioned provide us with great convenience, yet they also present a privacy risk due to unrepaired loopholes. This allows hackers to get access to your personal data, then to trade and do commercial with that great asset. This is a black market transaction chain. Anyone can buy such platforms' personal privacy information, such as a user bank account and the email records, call logs, photos, and videos. If the transaction chain penetrates to companies of different countries, the privacy protection of the internet database, employee communication records, and the terminal system of companies will face unprecedented challenges. Of course, however grim the situation may be, it is not for us, the common people, to worry about the business of state. Today, let's just talk about the privacy protection of common users. Now, what kinds of mobile security apps are currently available on the market? Here is a classification of mobile security apps currently available in the market. They are divided into 5 classes. The screen lock, and wipe up, antivirus, interception, and security protection apps. Up to now, there is not one app specializing privacy protection in the market. So before we create this Leo privacy guard, we did some in-depth research to figure out what Indian users actually need. And the stats of the research told us that creating a privacy protection tool is definitely the company's right choice. This was how Leo Privacy Guard was made. And the Leo meant to specialize is providing all-around privacy protection for our users. And these figures shows the data on how Indian users use our product. According to which, the mainstream networking mode is second generation and third generation. The fourth generation network is still in the startup stage. The 18 to 24-year user group accounts for 51% of total users, and the male to female user ratio is 3 to 1. Most of our users are the young males, and they mainly use the app at 9 o'clock to 11 o'clock p.m. So as we mentioned, privacy protection is and will be the only future research direction for us. We aim to build an all-round mobile ecosystem for privacy protection. I got to mention that, and the very start of our business, we choose to team up and cooperate with Mobvista. And here I like to say how lucky we were to choose the right partner. Thank you, Mobvista. And Thank you so much for being here today. I'm very enjoying the days in Bangalore. Have a nice day. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, thank you a lot for Mr. Wang about this sharing and also the trust. Mobvista become one of the big partners to help them to get user acquisition in Indian market. And of course, we want to do more to enter this ecosystem industry of India mobile marketing and also this part of the market. And now I think I should give the stage to the founder and CEO of Mobvista and share with you more about what Mobvista do and what Mobvista plan to do in the next steps. Let's welcome Mr. Duan from Mobvista.
First of all, I want to give you a brief introduction of myself. Actually, just like Robert, I formerly work with UCWeb, and I was the first country manager of India for UCWeb. Lived here for almost 1 year in Gurgaon. In this kind of years, actually, since I'm the first country manager, I come India alone, just myself, with a suitcase. And after 1 year, I turned the suitcase into a 10 people office. So in this kind of years, it's a very, very unbelievable experience for me. Get a lot of local friends here and enjoying the food here. And also, it's a very great growth for myself in the career path. So there are 2 pictures. The first picture, of course, is taken in Taj Mahal. And the second picture, which is more interesting, is that I was take part in a community activity to deliver foods to some poor people in Gurgaon. So in this whole year, I really enjoyed the life in India. And yesterday, when I arrived at Bangalore, the first thing I do is go to a restaurant and order a tandoori chicken, which reminded me a lot of good memories in India. So not just me, but I think also for the China and India, the 2 countries has a lot of connections. We are both have a very big population, and we are both in the 4 ancient civilizations, and also we are both in the BRICS, Brazil, India, China, and Russia. So we share a lot of good things together, and today I think in the internet era, especially for the mobile internet era, we are so lucky to stand together again to become very important players in this kind of industry globally. First, we can look at China. Actually, the internet industry started from 1999 in China. But at that time, there's a very popular word called C2C. In C2C, in the e-commerce, it means consumer to consumer. But at that time in China, C2C means copy to China. We copy all the things in US. So there is Yahoo, and we have our own portal named Xinlang, which is also listed company in Nasdaq. And then when there is a Google, we have Baidu. When there is eBay, Amazon, we have Alibaba. You all know that. So at that time, the only player globally is just the US. But after 15 years, when it comes to 2014, the whole map of the globalization is changed. Because in this 15 years, China has accumulated a lot of technologies, capitals as talents. So now you can find that a lot of China-based products now are playing a more and more important role globally, like UCWeb, UC Browser, Leomaster, Go Launcher, Pass, and so on. And now we look at India. I was in India from 2010, and in the last 5 years, we see that the total mobile users growing very, very fast. Now the total mobile users is already close to 700 million. And especially for the smartphone users, it's growing even faster with an annual growth of almost 40%. And from this chart, it's very easy to predict that in the next 2 or 3 years, India will surpass the US to become the world's second largest smartphone holders. So with the growth of the user base, a lot of capitals, they are more sensitive to show their positive attitude to this market. Also, we found that the average market of India is not break even for the internet, especially for the e-commerce. But the capitals, all the leading capitals like Tiger, like IDG, like SoftBank, they spend a lot of ventures in this kind of market in India to help the local companies to grow. So we can find that there's a lot of companies got investment from them, especially for Flipkart. Now it is got more than 1 billion investment for total. So with the growth of the mobile internet users, as well as the capitals, so we can see that India now is playing a more and more important role in the globalization for the internet. Now we have e-commerce companies like Flipkart, Snapdeal, Paytm, and the travel like Make My Trip, Clear My Trip, and O2O, many things like that. So the market is kind of booming. And what is better is that for the normal path of the internet industry growth, we will find that it is the same experience in China or US. We will have a portal first, and then maybe a search engine, and then social network, and then e-commerce, and then O2O. But we found in India, the path is totally different. It is a kind of jump. We do not need to experience the early stage. We just jump into the e-commerce, then O2O. So what I think is that now the Indian market is kind of blue sea, but the biggest benefit is that we do not need to wait 5 years or 10 years for this market to be mature. We just need to maybe wait for 1 or 2 years because the whole market is jumping to step forward. So in the future, what I think is that, of course, India will become a very comprehensive market for all kinds of products and services. And there will be a lot of hundreds of millions companies is growing up in this market. So in this kind of big trend, Mobvista as the global leading mobile ads network, we want to contribute, we want to help, we want to accelerate the market into a even faster pace. Mobvista founded in 2013, 2 years ago, and now we have more than 300 people, and 60% of them are from R&D and the products department. And now we just closed the Series B investment. Now the total evaluation for Mobvista is almost close to $1 billion US. And now we build our office in Hong Kong, in Beijing, in Guangzhou, and in San Francisco. The total impressions monthly is around 300 billion, and our traffic covers more than 230 countries around the world. And the daily clicks is around 300 million, and the daily activation amount, which means the daily conversions, is more than 5 million. And we are so proud that we cooperated with all these world's leading advertisers, such as Alibaba, Baidu, King, Amazon, Paytm, Flipkart, and so on. And what I want to highlight here is in almost every advertisers we cooperate, we are in their top 3 channels. There are 2 case studies. One is Leomaster. Actually, we we cooperated with Cheetah Mobile for Leomaster in a very early age from 2013. We are their first channels to help them to get the users. And during the whole cooperation in almost 2 years, monthly we can bring them around 3 million users monthly in average. And the CPI rate, you can see that is very low. It's around 0.3 US dollars. And also, it is our great honor to have the chance to cooperate it with the local king, PTM. Also, the cooperation duration is almost exceeded than 1 year. And the monthly stores from Mobvista will bring to PTM is more than 1 million. And the highest daily installations is more than 100K. So not only we help our partners to do the user acquisition, but after they got enough, but also after they got enough users, they become our publishers with our we call the M system. Maybe most of you may know that now the Facebook audience SDK may has a very good eCPM, maybe the highest eCPM. But the problem is that the fill rate is not good, especially in India. Maybe the fill rate is just around 30% to 40%. So this is not a good thing for the income for the publishers, for the developers. So what we do is that we merge all the networks together into our SDK, such as Facebook, such as Google, such as Glispa, Millennium Media, and so on. So we merge all these offers together, and what we deliver to the publisher is not a pure, it's not just a ads network platform. What we deliver to them is house ads or self-managed portal for them to operate their ads by themselves. So it is can be very, very flexible for these publishers to manage their ads and to manage their traffic. They can define the whitelist, blacklist. They can define their portal, and they can define which offers should have the highest priority. Even they can define the ad format. We can help them to do some customizations, so make the ads more natively. What I want to highlight is because when you want to monetize your traffic, the offer is one thing, but on the other hand, which is more important is the big data. You need to use the big data to do the ads more precisely. So in the last 2 years, we have accumulated more than 1 billion user data in our database, and we put all these data into some categories like user profile, geo features, time features, apps features, and then we put all this into our machine learning, and then use some algorithm to put it out. With this kind of mechanisms, our average eCPM for the developers in the global area is around 10 US dollars. This one case. This is 360 security. 360 actually is the 4th biggest internet company in China. Now it has more than 200 million users, and the daily active users is more than 50 million. And after integrated with the Mobvista house ads SDK M system, their revenue increased by 50%, and the average eCPM globally for this app is 16 US dollars, which is very expressive. The Facebook, previously they worked only with Facebook. The eCPM is 12 US dollar, but after they cooperate with us, we have to help them to boost to 16 US dollars. And also, we do some business in value-added service because we found that India is currently in the transformation from early market to a mature market, from the feature phone to smartphone. So in this kind of transformations, there are a lot of opportunities for the value-added services. This is our draft data for the value-added services. Now the daily conversions from Mobvista in Indian market is around 100K, and we covered all the operators, telcos, and of course not only in India. Our vast business is across all the world. So sum up, yeah, India is a very potential market, and Mobvista will want to play a very important role in this market. So we will going to build our office in New Delhi at the end of this year. And what we predict is that in 2013, we will have more than 20 local employees in this office to serve the local advertisers, publishers, and vast services. And also we are planning to invest more than $100 million in this market before 2018. Not only for the traffic, but also for the talents, and also for some venture capitals to support the growth of some startups in this kind of market. Okay, thank you. Sure. So India map, this one? Why?
Map of India is wrong here.
Why is wrong?
It's truncated.
Sorry?
It's truncated.
Maybe we downloaded this map from Google, so we so we don't really look into it because it's small. Next time we are going to send a email to Google.
The critical part of the India is missing on the top. So I will just say that.
Okay, I'm very sorry for that. We will definitely modify this this kind of page. I'm sorry.
Please, thanks a lot for all the speakers and the sharings and the brilliant insights. After this part, we will go to panel discussion for more detailed questions and answers. But before that, we prepare some drinks and snacks outside here. So their tea break is around 5 minutes. And do please come back and let's come to the next section then. So it's tea break now. You can go out to have something. Take a rest. Thank you. Joe, for the Apple Watch, help me to drop your name card into the box inside the hand of our staff, the beautiful girl, okay? And then after that, we will share with you the result. Thank you. So now let's warmly welcome our guests for the panel section to go upstairs here and sit, and then we're working for some discussions. Okay, Robert, Annette, and Mr. Wang. Mr. Wang from Leomaster, and also Robin, please. And also, Mr. Dushat. Okay, Dushat. Okay, let's come here. There are so many experts in this industry. For me, for Irene, I really have so many questions to consult, and it must be perfect that we can get some bright insights and opinion from your side. As for ended from Robin's presentation, the topic is about India and China. We believe that there might be we believe that there might be so many chances about Chinese companies entering Indian market and also some interactions. So for me, actually, my first question is that I want to see what's in your opinion maybe for Chinese companies with your experience entering this Indian market. Do you have any chances? Do you see any chance? Oh, hello, Doshat. Okay, that's okay. Do you see any chances or any challenges when you enter this market? Or maybe even for Indian companies like 197 or OLX? How about your feeling, and do you see anything between your cooperation between you and the Chinese companies? Yeah, things like
that. Okay. Because China and India is two total different markets, and the economy and the user behavior and everything is different. So we cannot simply copy the model or business model or product from China to India. So that's what was given the speech, and we have to do some localization jobs. So because for us, the key strategy for us is to working with the local partners, because we understand that the local partners, they know the market. They know the market much better than us, and they has a lot of experience and successful case in this market. So we can leverage on their experience and grow based on their success. And in return, then we can give them the opportunity to acquire millions of users. That's the model we run, and that's what we have done in the past 3 years. Yeah.
And what I see is that because the home market is growing very fast, it is in a booming age. So actually, the opportunities is a lot. All the things can be an opportunity for both the company from China or for the local Indian companies. So what I mean is that we maybe should not focus on the opportunities, but focus more on the risks, because the opportunities are everywhere. But where is the